All right, well, nice to see you again. This is a painting that I had finished some time ago. Maybe you remember seeing it. Maybe I showed it to you. I'm going to be putting a frame together for it. This part of the video is really to show that I am using my safety equipment. I've got my eyeglasses on and my filter mask. Been distracted last week. A lot of things been on my mind, mostly to do with stained glass. This box that I'm opening is a sample of a variety of lead cames from a supplier. And I'm really excited about this particular stained glass project. I haven't been able to talk about it too much because the client hasn't given me permission to do that yet. I'll be able to show you parts of it, but we'll see how things go later. But for now, at least we can look and see what the distributor here has for me. There's quite a few varieties of lead came in here. If you know something about stained glass, you know that lead came is that lead that fits between. It's a channel that fits between pieces of glass. This is lead. There are zinc versions of it. There are other kinds of came as well. But lead is nice because it's soft and it's easy to bend. And if there are some things that, of course, that are too small to use lead came on, in those cases we use, let's say, copper foil, but with solder. But this is a very nice selection of lead to work with, and I'm just really excited about it. And even if I don't show you what's going on with this particular stained glass commission, I'll be making lots of stained glass pieces, fusing glass, staining glass, painting on glass. I have a glass kiln that's going to be here in a week, and it'll be fun to show that to you too. Now there's the finished frame on the painting, and I'd say it looks pretty good. Rootbound. This will be at the Iowa State Fair this year. So if you go to the fair, take a look, see if you can find it. But it's one of my favorite paintings. And we'll look at it for a little bit longer here as we get through this segment. I think some of my favorite parts about this painting are the chickens, the wind turbine in the background, and this sort of interesting interactions between the members of this ad hoc family that I put together. Rootbound is something of a metaphor for the idea of our cultural understanding of what we think farming and agriculture is about. So here we are back to this painting, and I've been trying to think of a title for it. If you happen to come up with one, please let me know what you think it might be, and I'll consider it. Right now, I think I'm just adding this detail to the fabric, and I've tried my best to create to have that pattern follow contours in the drapery folds. As I look at it, I'm feeling like the pattern or the color and value of that curtain may be just a bit too saturated for me. But I like the negative space, which you have that black area that's there in the background, and then you've got this more busy and textured area. So I want to continue to play off that. It's important to be patient while you're painting. We're working in layers and in oil paint, especially if your mind is split all over the place. Kind of hard sometimes to get back to the things that you're working on when you're having to deal with other aspects of work. But that's work. You just have to keep going and keep working and try to make time for everything that has. It all deserves your attention and time. And if you can't find the time for it, maybe it's not worth what you thought it was. So we'll see. But I like the way this painting is developing, and I am enjoying it, and I'd like to see how it all comes out in the end, what it will take to finish it. The background does provide a nice foil for the dancers' clothing, and as well as creating a sense of mystery on the stage. But here we are. This is the point we are with it right now, and we're going to continue to work on it. I'll intend to finish this hopefully soon, and we'll turn our attention then to some of that other things that we've got going on, some drawing and sculpting, and of course the stained glass. But in the meantime, that's it, and thanks.